Hi, today we'll be learning past perfect simple and past perfect continuous tenses. In previous lesson, we learned about past simple. So what is past simple tense? Something that started and finished in the past. For example, John made some coffee a few minutes ago. Made is a past simple tense. This is just a revision of what we learned in the past. So past simple, what is past simple? When do we use it? That is when something that started and finished in the past, so we use past simple tense. Okay. When we want to talk about past routines and habits, we also use past simple. Example, Sue never ate fast food at school. Okay, ate is a past simple form of eat. Another usage is when actions that happen one after another in the past. So, as example, when you are talking about a story, you are narrating one action after another, so we use past simple tense. We went to the park and had a picnic. Went and had is the past simple form of go and have. Alright? So when you want to narrate a story in the past or narrate something, describe something in the past that has happened in the past, so you use past simple tense. How about past continuous? We also learned about past continuous in the past. Alright, when do we use it? It is used when action that was in progress at a specific time in the past. For example, Mom was making hamburgers for us at 7 o'clock last night. Okay, this happened when did this action happen? 7 o'clock last night. So was there a specific time mentioned? Yes, there was a specific time mentioned. That is why we use past continuous tense, because this is the action that was carried out in progress at that particular time. Another usage is two or more actions that were in progress at the same time in the past. For example, I was cooking while my brother was watching TV. So you were talking about two actions. I was cooking and my brother was watching TV. Both actions took place at the same time in progress. That's why we need to use past continuous tense. The third usage of past continuous tense is when an action that was in progress in the past that was interrupted by another action. Okay, for example, we were getting ready to have dinner when the doorbell rang. Okay, which one is an interrupted action? Doorbell rang, right? So what were you doing at that time? We were getting ready to have dinner. So while we were getting ready to have dinner, doorbell rang. So doorbell rang, you use the past simple form of the verb ring, and the action in progress, you use past continuous tense. Whereas comparing the previous usage, this one, two or more actions took place at the same time in progress. That's why you use both. Both tenses need to be in past continuous. But this one is one action that was carried out in progress, but another one was interrupted it. That is why one will be in past tense, the other action will be in past continuous tense. So these are the lessons that we learned in the past about past simple and past continuous. Today we'll be looking at past perfect simple. Alright. When do we use past perfect simple? It is used for an action which was completed before a specific time in the past. Okay, remember, highlight here before. That is the signpost here for past perfect simple. Let's look at the example. They had dinner by 8 o'clock. Okay, which means this is an action which was completed before a specific time in the past. You were reflecting or describing about action that was completed at this specific time in the past. It's already taken place. Alright, by 8 o'clock, there's a specific time mentioned. For an action which was completed before another action in the past. Okay. John had done all his shopping by the time we met. So, which one took place first? We met took place first, or John did the shopping? Of course, John did the shopping, right? So that's why we use past perfect. John had done all his shopping by the time we met. So this one, the action carried out before we meet must be in past perfect. You might be wondering why we cannot use present perfect tense. Present perfect tense is used when we are talking about the action that was done not too long ago. But this action, both of these action has been done, completed in the past. That is why one must be in past tense, the other one must be in past perfect simple tense. Okay. How about past perfect continuous tense? Now, as you look at continuous tense, you will be able to understand that one of the verbs will be in ing form. Okay, when do we use it? We use it when for the actions that started in the past and were still in progress when another action started or when something happened. What does it mean? Okay, let's take a look for the example. We have been waiting for hours when the bus finally arrived. Have been waiting. This is the actions that started sometime in the past and were still in progress. You were still waiting at that time. You have been waiting. 4 is a signpost, all right? 4 hours when the bus finally arrived. So which one to place first? Of course, have been waiting. So it was done. It was carried out sometime in the past, and then have been carried out in progress until the bus finally arrived. So both past arrived must be in past tense and have been waiting must be in past perfect continuous tense. Alright. How about this one? The second usage of past perfect continuous is used for an action, the results of which were obvious later on in the past. Okay, take a look on the example. Kelly was exhausted yesterday because she had been studying all afternoon. Kelly was exhausted yesterday. This is the result of what? Of an action she did before that. Alright, she had been studying all afternoon. Alright, so as a result, Kelly was exhausted. So this is the action, the result of which were obvious later on in the past. Alright, so the action that has been carried out must be in past perfect continuous tense. Alright, that will bring out the result which is in past tense. Past tense. Okay, so now can you remember when to use each of these tenses? Past simple, past perfect simple, past continuous, past perfect continuous. Do not be confused. Alright, so I will give you 1 minute to take a look on this chart, and then you will, later on, I will ask you questions to see whether you can remember. So basically, past simple is for a shorter action that happened in the past. And past continuous tense is for a longer action took place at a specific time in the past in a progress way. Alright? And past perfect simple, in short, it means when you want to emphasize which action happened first, then you use past perfect simple. Okay? Past perfect simple, that means past perfect simple is used for an action that happened first. Alright? And past simple tense is for the action that follow after. Alright? And how about past perfect continuous tense as a revision? So it is for an action in progress up to a specific moment when another action in the past started. Alright? Okay. Now it's your turn to tell me when do we use past simple tense and past continuous tense. Good. How about past perfect simple tense? When do we use it? Good. And how about past perfect continuous tense? Wonderful. Okay, now this is your turn to do the practice. Bye.